Hello, I don't know if anyone's going to find me here because I've just put out once this morning. I put, I think, on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram that I come on at 11 or 1 Saturday. So I'll be on by myself. That's okay. I just want to talk for a little bit. So I'm in the process of, it's what I'm going to report again. Etsy, T-string, got to look into, and I'm just looking forward my art in a way so I can have that as my living, but also to bring to light because it's been shared to me that my art has a lot of color in it, and in it it's healing because it has a lot of our chakra colors and then some. And a long time ago when my art came to me, I did it because I was really sad, and it really kind of helped me still believe in the things that I felt were very strongly about, but I was just surviving. I was just not knowing what to do and where to go because I really didn't have a home of my own, and I was without my vehicle. And at the time, I had a cat. And people just see you as incompetent and lazy. That's because they're afraid, and they say they're good people, but their hearts are still shrouded in walls that they've had to jump through. So they want you to jump through the same things, and people just yell at you. It's really kind of interesting because anybody can anybody can become homeless or lose a job, or maybe lose their connection, their immediate connection to, let's say, however they're paying for, or their breadwinner, their significant other, or a lifeline. And we all have perceptions. We all have perceptions based on what we've lived, where we've lived, who's influenced us, how we've been influenced, choices, health, beliefs, contradictory beliefs, many factors. It takes a strong individual to say, well, that might be true for you, but that's not true and how it was meant for the whole world. Even when people who say they're religious and they say, oh, well-meaning Father, a wonderful entity called God, my God, not your God. Contradiction number one. Contradiction number two, my way, because it's God ways. And if it's not my way, God ways, you are labeled. Got to pray for you. Got to go over there. You don't fit in. Hurry up and catch up. Get with the program. So we have a lot of relearning to do in life. But I wanted to also say that creativity, however that comes to you, working in a garden, however you design your home and keep it, the clothes you put on, if you do arts and crafts, or if you do it as a living or not, the way you can even style your hair, these are all creative things. And out of all our doing, we are still in service of each other. We're in service of each other whether we know it or not. And we're in service because people are watching. There are people who are watching and you don't even know it. And I'm not talking about invisible AI through our phones or this particular laptop. I'm just talking about out in public. People have a sense. Sometimes when they linger by you, they have a sense. Well, they see you. They see how tall you walk. Or you're smiling. And so you're teaching by example, whether you know it or not. So it's kind of good to have that awareness about ourselves. And I also wanted to bring up current climate just a little bit because I know I'm being affected by it, whether I admit it or not. I'll share my vulnerability. I'm affected by the current climate that I've lived on my savings for a while, and money that I thought was looking really good, and I would move. If I had to move right away, I couldn't move. But I put it into doing some creativity so I could sell some products and connect with some people. And that's still in the works. And I still have my journal idea and my card ideas, little pieces of it still out there. I have to get them, purchase them, buy them, have another agent kind of do some things for me. They're little bits creative that actually help go into what I need. Or I have to buy a printer and this machine called a Cricut. It sounds like cricket. And that would be a way, but my dollars would be down sooner and I don't have a job, which would say, okay, we'll go get a job. Okay, I can. And also, I was looking at forwarding to offer painting murals for free, like 2 or 3 of them, so I could have that experience and confidence under my belt as an artist, um, so that I could charge whatever it is for people wanting my services. And the free basically would be a person helping with supplies, because if I'm doing a 5 feet by 5 feet mural, or 8 feet by 8 feet, or a bedroom part of a bedroom wall, that would be helpful, and I would be learning. And anything that wasn't um, good, if they didn't like anything, can just be painted back over. So I've been looking at tutorials. Last week I looked at tutorials, and I'll probably do it again to refresh my mind, because I'm not doing that yet. And in fact, I got a projector, an actual projector that shines on the wall. You could watch movies with it, but if you hook it up to your laptop or phone, images on your laptop or phone that you've downloaded can be placed on the wall that you've taken a picture of, and then you can sketch, and then you can paint. Once you sketch, you can leave, and I don't have to leave the projector on. And I'm just mentioning all this in the sense that we're all going through something, and I have a couple of health issues there, hopefully minor, but everyone has something. Some people have started divorces. People are having their teachers, and they're having issues with children, especially children who have learning disabilities such as autism, because they've been learning by your facial expression in your eyes, and how we connect, watching all the muscles, watching the mouth, especially if you're hearing impaired. You see how the mouth forms and the words, and you see the smile. If it's closed, you don't see the smile, and you can think they're smiling, but I mean, it's mixed messages. So there's been suicides, more drugs, more drinking, more abuse, our own mentalness, overeating, um, joking about the thing that really bothers them. But there's some interaction, but now there's talk of and some more lockdowns. So we really have a lot going on. I'm just saying, I'm just working my way through it too, because I'll have to do something soon. I really thought that I wanted to think that by November things would be calm, and they're all working out. I mean, they really are. They are working out. But it's such an unusual time, because things working out don't look like anything is happening, and a lot of people are becoming distressed about, we've been waiting and we need this, and our side isn't getting it, and if that side gets it, what's going to happen to us? All this mixed stuff. I think everything is a big chess game. I think that people like me, who I don't have a tie to the White, excuse me, I don't have a tie to the White House or military, like where I pull strings. So you have to just wonder to visualize and just think good thoughts, and be grateful for the sky and the trees, and if you have a great bed, and your shower works, and your toilet flushes, and you have warm clothes on, or clothes that complement the climate you're in. These are all good things. And to think as positively as possible, which is sometimes easier said than done. And it is okay, because we're all going through this time of what basically really is meant is that we are supposed to rise up, stand, and know what is true. We're supposed to stand our ground, and that's just that. Not a contest for other people, but if I don't want to wear a mask, and excuse me, mask people out there, I don't want to hurt my body. I don't want to breathe back in that which my body wants to put out. I don't want to breathe in fibers of that which goes up my nose and on a regular basis, several hours at a time. I don't want to pull my mask down so that you can say, oh, you're not doing the right thing. Shame on you. Put it up. Put it up. Wow. The mask covers the face, covers the individual, covers the expression. Shut up, it's meant. Know your plate. Know your place. And the biological, this is just a fact. It's a biological issue. So your body starts to produce chemicals that will signal to your organs, that will signal to your brain something is going on that's not good. It's just not good. And there are people who've been in the hospital already for this, that they've given themselves like a lung problem and things like that. Now, the mainstream media, I won't spend too much time on mainstream media. It won't tell you, it won't give you an array of, gee, this is what's happening. And here are some ways to embrace being healthy. Oh, being healthy means social distance. Being healthy means covering your face. Being healthy means wash your hands every second. Now it means staying home. Now it means if you're with people you know, keep the mask on. So what do? Put it in Thanksgiving dinner, then it gets dirty, then you buy and get another one. Then, oh, I didn't have my mask on. If people really buy into that, wow, you know what? We have some sick, besides the pedophilia running elitist mafia mainstream media, we are sick. There's a lot of people sick. I'm sorry you're sick. I wouldn't say this. They're sick and you don't understand. On the TV, there's a frequency playing that drones you in, makes you know something, and it goes into your brain. It's related with cognitive dissonance, but it's just not that. It's a frequency in the TV. Until the good guys get in touch with the TV, yowza. Okay, so let me go on something else for fun. I've been really following this guy. I haven't seen a lot, but I've seen some. Mark Atwood out of the UK. I want to say he's in Ireland now, but he has this couple come on his show and they talk about the abracadabra code. Oh my goodness. And Harry Potter, abracadabra, or a magician, abracadabra. Oh, it's like a magic spell. Well, it is, but it's a good word and it has a lot of power. If we look up on the internet, what it really means is helpful to you for your power. That when you abracadabra something, it comes in. And you just, like anything, like any tool that works, we just have to feel it. We have to feel it in us. We have to ask for it, like by thinking, asking for it, and have our passion with it, and have it come out. And I need to do that more, right? With my wall murals and my art and stuff. I'm having a little funky trouble with Etsy. I'm having a little funky trouble with Teespring. I need to look up these things more to figure out what my art needs to be matched up, or if I have to create new art or something. Because so I got what do you call it? Like, not just sidetracked. I got a little frustrated or disillusioned because some print on demand sites can't take my art if it's very colorful, or they have to be a certain PDF or pixels or whatever. Which I'm hopefully between now and Monday I'll have straightened out, and then I'll have someone in place by Monday, Wednesday, and they can help me straighten out that part so they can. I really want to launch. I mean, my flyers say I have product on clothing and accessories, and I want to go in that direction. Bringing back the machine called the Cricut, because if you buy the most expensive one that they have, it cuts leather, it cuts fabrics, so I can actually probably. I think they're having a printer and that, and my images in ink, get it so I could make my own images of my art onto stuff, so I can buy denim jackets, buy some outfits, put my images on and sell them, which is what I want to do too. So I'm kind of like having all these layers of creative projects go on and just trying to keep them all straight like that. So Mark Atwood, I would check him out. He's funny, or he can be funny, and he's a real guy and real dude, real honest dude. And he's got these couple on that just go by the name of Juicy and Lucy, and they've been researching a lot of things for many years. And they also offer a book. It's called Phrase and Fable. And I remember seeing that a long time ago, Phrase and Fable, and I don't know why I didn't want to get it. Maybe because I didn't recognize it was incomplete for purpose. It was all these things that are true linked to all these other little facts that are true. And it is like going down a mini rabbit hole, because you might look up something here, and it has a little phrase, but then it has something in it that leads here and leads here and leads here. That's all connected for your empowerment. And so two good things would be have a good Oxford dictionary, which is what this particular Juicy got. That's the guy's name. That he's not going by his real name. They want some anonymity. And then we'll see. I also want to just interject that on a UK site, I have a homemade remedy that's equivalent to hydroxychloroquine. So if anyone wants, I can get you that recipe. Now on the Mark Atwood show, I'm not sure if it's totally different. I think Juicy and Lucy have perfected their own hydroxychloroquine or queen drink. And I think they were asking for a pay forward. It might look like 20 American dollars, but I also know Mark Atwood would send it to you if you don't have money. You know, be nice about it because he does want to help people, and he has said that to help people. They're going to have part 4 abracadabra code sometime today, Saturday, 21st of November, 2020. But you can go back and see parts 1, 2, 3. And I will admit, they're a little hard to follow. First, they're a little hard to follow because the people from the UK, they might have a Cockney accent or something, and they're very hard to follow if they speak fast. So you just to bear with it, try not to judge it. And kind of get through it, do best you can, and go on to number 2 when you're ready, because they're about 1.5 hours, 2.5 hours long. So there's a lot of good information. I'm on part 3. I've gone back to part 3. Part 3 was I wasn't getting it, and some parts I'm still not because there are numbers and sequences involved that this gentleman Juicy has worked out that are very helpful in life and lead to many true things that we were lied to about. It's like proving it right with us. So anyway, number 4 is on today sometime. I like going to Camelot Castle for information, but I don't think there's been much happening there right now. Excuse me. Why that came from heavy on me. And then there's there's I don't know why she's a sweet woman. Her name, she goes by Dolly Daydream, and that's from the UK. She was following a lot of this stuff at least since 2012 for political and conspiracy and Q and all that. But I like her because she's just, I like hearing from real people who follow news, who are very bright. I think that's really wonderful. As a matter of fact, I don't know if you can see it. This is part of my homemade hydroxychloroquine, which is made with the skin, just the skin, the outside skin, and the little bit of the peel, and a little bit of that, the white. Lemons and grapefruit. I used 3 and 3. You don't squeeze the juice. The juice is something else. You can squeeze it, keep it, drink it, make it into muffins, whatever. You put all your peels. Some people use 2 lemons. I use 3 lemons and 3 grapefruits. I took apple cider vinegar. You can take vinegar. You can take real baking soda with nothing else in it and just scrub off the outside of those fruits, just in case there's any toxins sitting on the top. You just want to kind of rub them away, not just like wash. You wash it, yes, but use those items, and also helps to lift those out. And then so you take the peels, put them in your like a spaghetti pot, something with a lid. And mine was kind of deep. It could be one that has a hole, that kind of lets the only steam out a little bit. It just lets you know that things are cooking. But you never take the top off while it's cooking. Like while you only put it on simmer or low heat. You don't boil it. You don't boil it. So you keep the top on for sure for 2 hours on simmer, and the water has to cover wherever the peels land about 3 inches higher. I might have gone a little too high. I've seen it in pictures from other people who posted on a site that I follow as a tiny little bit darker. It could be just the way that they photographed. So anyway, what I've only been doing this one day. This is my second day. I choose to take it like this. You can take a tablespoon and then later sip throughout the day or whenever you need. I just probably do 1/8 of a cup. Maybe I don't even think that's 1/4 of a cup really, but I just chuck it. It tastes bitter, or it tastes like you're sucking the skins of a grapefruit, just outside of it, not the fruit. So it's a little weird. However, I don't mind it because I know it's helping. I'll do it right in front of you now. Watch. So here we go. Cheers. Yeah. It has a kind of bitter taste, like a bitter taste, but it's not like a horrible medicine, icky chemical taste. No, not like that. This is I had some grapefruit juice in here from that, and I juiced it. So excuse me. And that was just to. That's the end of that. It was just to clear the bitterness. You can add honey to this, and I think it can be heated up a little, but you don't want to boil it because they never said boil it, but they do drink it like tea in the UK. So they'll drink it a little bit like tea. So I'm going to look that up on my site, and you can personal message me, Ritza Elizabeth, if you want, Facebook Messenger, and I will get you the recipe. I can find out your information. I'll send it to you. I don't know if I can post it here, and I just see one, so I don't know if that's me or you. Follow me. What else I want to talk about? I don't. I was posting the art that I was working on yesterday, and I think I could. That's the only thing I'm working on right now. I will say my flyers. I can show you that. One second, and I go over here. I'll look for it. I had planned to do this, but my so a lot of my stickers came in that I'm gonna put in with my journals. I can share that. And then some other stickers came in. I was gonna put in my cards, like I don't know if you can see it really well. So like that's a sticker that will go in for cards when they get the packages of them and stuff. That's one of them, and getting the other one out. This one, that one said, "My little Kyrie heart just loves you." Let's see if I can put this a bit differently. And this is you are powered by the stars. Let's see if I can do this. You are powered by the stars. It's a backwards, I know. But I would have liked them to come out super small, but that's how they came out. That's what they said they could do for the size or whatever. So maybe next time they can be shrunk down. I don't know. I'll find that out. So here's like some of my stickers, my images and stickers. I have a this was Drive Your Passion is what that says. Let's see what I have. Sorry, some of those are. Oh, there's one of my first ones. Right there. Trying to see what else I got for you. I won't share all of them because there's a whole lot, but there's that one. And this one I liked how it came out. Oh, here's another snake. I remember I was very sad when I drew this. I was very sad. And there's that one and that one. So there's a bunch of things there. I'll just pull out a few more then. Oh, there's my horse. I was glad about how the horse came out, but it does I never meant for him look like he was smiling, but this was on a tile, so you just don't know. Sometimes when you draw it, you think everything is good and the paint's really good, and then there's the horse. So it kind of looks like he's saying hello. I liked how his body came out. Let's see if I got. I did that one, I think, already. This one, kind of little coyote. This was one of my first ones I did. I didn't know what I was really going to get into. I liked that one. Oops. Hang on, just a few more. Oh, here's a happy one. Ta-da! Double rainbow in Sedona. Oh, again. Double rainbow in Sedona. And then Carl. So all these are like they just peel. They peel off. So the girl that helped me, Jenna, she did a really great job because they're 3,500 miles away from me, somewhere in either Utah or Oregon, I think. So maybe further than 3,000 miles. All right. That and one more thing. So here's my flyer. Backwards, I know, sorry. And here is some stuff that I'm on the flyer. And so I can pass these out to houses. I can mail them to some realtors. Like when I talk to them, let them know that I am mailing. I can mail them out to people I know, like that. So I ordered maybe like 200. I figure I can probably mail out about 100 or pass out about 100. I mean, I want to have some left, but I'll order more if I need them or when I need them. And I'm thinking of trying to do a fundraiser at this country club where my ad is going into their program books. I forget how they always tell me what the design places told me what they're called. I know I'm in a scorecard and I'm in a handout that all the members get. So thinking about doing some kind of a fundraiser to help get products sold. And I got to figure out how to do that. So I'm all for hearing from anybody with any help. And I'm actually going to reach out to a couple of people and see if they'll help. There was a kid, he's very nice and he's helping me, but he's learning too from me. And I'm not sure I'm going to have all the money to keep paying him because, as some of you know, my car was sideswiped in a hit and run. So there was a deductible involved that was much higher than I thought by a couple of $100. So it's not, I had the money or I have the money. So for that, but then that $700 that I was going to put toward my business, which I can't, $700 I was going to live off of another month. That would help because I think so much is going to happen by the first of the year that, well, not you always thought it was Thanksgiving. You know, Thanksgiving, December's going to yield some more stuff. And I guess, I wouldn't mind if I have to get a job, and even though it's not going to like be everything, that's why I want to focus on what I really want to create. But let's say for now, I create this job, I'll either go to like a Holly Lobby type of place or see if I can work in a paint department at like Lowe's or something like that. And kind of put out to a friend who's in an office, if they need someone else in the office to work very, very part-time, because they don't wear masks there, except if someone else comes in that's not their group, which is like, hi, we work all together, so we don't have to wear masks. But if someone comes in, we ask them to wear a mask. We don't know where they've been. Very interesting. I forgot to put my earrings in. Okay, so we'll do that. And my pendant. I just wanted to chit chat. I also want to talk about, because this is what Dolly Daydream talked about and other people are talking about. And I always leave you with, we have to visualize and become what we want. And I think that is really important to have even nano moments in a day to say, what kind of world do I want to live in? What do I really want to have? Wouldn't it be nice? And I feel it. Now, if you don't feel it, at least dialogue with yourself. And I'll give myself as an example. I see myself painting. Some people, they find my work delightful. They give me a chance and we just do murals. And I find out that as I do murals on the wall, I love it. I love being hired for this. And it leads me to have a reputation where I can show up and do delightful murals on walls in homes or businesses. That's one. 2, I believe I'm here as a way shower to speak truth, to stand in truth and help others rise up into their dreams, that it ain't over till you left your body and then you're going to go somewhere else and go, oh, that's what it was about. But we're here right now and we're here to create the best life ever. So as much as I like my dad's house, I'm just thinking sometimes maybe I belong in Florida. I definitely love the Southwest, but I also love Florida because I love being close to the ocean and I love seeing that sky. And I just have some feeling about Florida would be super nice as well. The Southwest I really liked because I've lived there, and it's huge and big, and Arizona is like you not even on planet Earth, especially as you're crossing it cross to it, and you're in like Sedona or Flagstaff. It's just amazing. I can't imagine a lot of people in Arizona, definitely California, there's that back and forth mask thing, but you know, where people are used to breathing, and the air is different in Arizona. It's very different. Whenever you're very, very close to the water in tropical, or you are mountainous canyon vistas, the air is different. It's very different. Well, I want to just do current events. There's probably some more I should talk about, but I'm glad I could share some art with you, trying to figure some stuff out. Again, give a shout if anyone is having experience on Teespring or Etsy that wants to share. And hopefully, I'm going to edit this right where this stream gets right on into Facebook or somewhere. So thank you for you. And I hope this was loud enough. You know, normally I have this pretty loud, but I don't know what it was on. So yeah, it's 93. So I hope you can hear me. All right, I'm going to do this again. And I appreciate you because it gets me to speak and share. And, you know, I'm really glad to do that. All right, thank you for you. Much love.